Let's get it.
To set the mirror up behind so we can always see what's going on behind the camera.
So then you can see the time.
Kinky.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, what do you mean? Like a small mirror? Can't you just get those things that clip onto the back of the camera that show you what it's recording? Or get a clock?
Is that a thing?
Is that a
It
thing?
is a thing. Yeah, definitely a thing.
Yeah, right. Well, yeah, maybe. But that's the saying. Even though you have everything set up in a place, you come to a new one. It's just like, and like the microphones weren't working. It was weird.
Yeah.
Weird time.
Some teething issues.
But what's not teeth in issues is welcoming back Jorge to the Flaeva show. Welcome, Mr. Jorge.
He needs no introduction. He needs no introduction.
No introduction.
That's because we had no time to write one.
Yeah.
But huge news out of the gate.
Engaged.
Oh, you're playing poker. Okay, yes.
Yeah, which
Yes.
one do you want to start with?
Oh yeah, you're getting
Poker or-
engaged as well.
Yeah, that's the sub.
Shout out
The
to Naomi.
subcategory.
She
Yeah,
looked
shout
beautiful
out.
in the photos, mate.
Oh,
and
thanks,
you were
yeah,
handsome
she'll love it.
yourself.
She'll love it.
Walk
Yeah,
us through it.
What happened?
Walk us through the thought
Honestly,
process. who
Because
helped
you
out.
were not, I remember you're like, nah, it's not happening.
Yeah, for me,
Not for
marriage
her, but
was never a massive thing, I think. But just with her, it was just, I don't know, something just changed, I guess. You know, she's amazing. We were just so on the same page. And when we started going out, it was like she had come up to me first, asking me, like, you know, are you taken? So I was a bit taken back by that. And then even when we were official, like, this was like a minute before we were going to sleep one night. She just broke out this chatterbox and said, like, pick some numbers. And all of the answers, all the questions under every number was just, will you be my boyfriend? So she was always on the forefront for that. And then it was just, you know, moving out as well was the same. She was like, oh, why don't we just move out? And so, you know, she never steered me wrong ever. And I just thought, why waste time? You know, we're both young and, you know, we have the same goals and ideas, and, you know, we had the same ideas about marriage and everything like that. So I just thought, let's do it, you know.
You realise this is why people get married.
Exactly right. And yeah, so yeah, it's awesome. We're on the same page about what we wanted to do. We want to do like a small wedding, and you know, we want to just try and keep everything the same. We don't want to do like, I don't know, no hate towards people who have the big wedding, but that's just not for us. So we're going to do something a bit smaller, out of country. So yeah.
good luck.
Yeah, honestly.
The wild side of you will be fuming.
Yeah, well, there was already some sparks flying with mum. She was like, oh, well, you know, my auntie's not going to be able to come. My cousin's not going to be able to come. And I said, I know. Well, it's just, we just want the people that we see all the time and, you know, to be there who are going to celebrate. And then, so we've now done a Sydney thing as well. We're doing a small Sydney thing for the family, just for the ones who can't make it and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, that was a bit of a turbulent time there, but I think she's on board now. So I think
I did
It's
two
good.
weddings.
You did 2 weddings?
We did a COVID wedding, and we did the
Oh.
massive one. You were at the massive one,
Wow.
and the COVID one was much nicer.
Yeah?
Yeah,
The
there were-
small, intimate, just...
It was. I said to my wife, look, there was 20 people. That's all you were allowed. And I said, if we were allowed an extra 20 people each, this would be the
Would've been
perfect
perfect.
wedding. The perfect wedding.
Yeah.
Instead, there were people there that I didn't even see on the night.
Yeah, exactly. I think when you have those weddings where you have 250 people, it's not really an intimate thing. It's more of a show. And then I'd go to weddings, and, you know, again, no shade at the people who have these massive weddings. You know, I know for some people that's what they think about when they're kids, and they want to have this tremendous show and thing. And I think for me personally, and as well Naomi shares the same ideology, it should be a day of, you know, celebrating each other and you know, celebrating with the closest people, family, friends to you. And I just thought, you know, I go to so many of those weddings where it's just this huge thing, and, you know, you speak to the bride and groom, they're like, oh my God, I don't even know what's happening. Like, everything's just happening so fast, and you don't even get a second to sort of feel it and just like live in the moment, because, you know, you got to do this, and you got to go to photos, and you got to go to the church, and you got to do more photos, and you got to go to the reception, and you're doing this and that. And so, yeah, we decided to just do something completely different, do like a little 6-day getaway in Bali, and have the wedding on just one day in the middle, and make it more of like just a gathering rather than just one single day, Indian style.
That's it.
It's fantastic, man.
Yeah. So that's the plan.
And congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, congratulations,
Thank
Mr.
you.
Jorge
should be
and
fun.
Naomi.
Looking forward to it. Yeah.
But like with that, like when's it going to change? Because you've still got the traditionalists out there. When
is it going to change? Fuck, I don't know, man.
You mean for everyone?
For everyone, you mean
just I think for it to not be an issue, like you
oh,
always said, like it never will.
Yeah. Look, I guess it just goes on. I don't know. With the WOG families, I think there's always going to be an issue if you want to do it. I don't know. The issue for me was I wanted to do something small. So there was family members who, I love them. We see them at family events and stuff like that. But,
I can fix that for you. Keep talking.
I can't remember what I was saying. Yeah, look, I completely understand where some people have issues for the wedding that I was going to have. You know what I mean? You have your family, you have the people that are, your first cousins and second cousins, and the old school mentality is like, they have to be there for the event. And when you have a big family, it's
Look in Nick's eyes while you're talking.
When you have a big family, when you've got a big, long family.
I'm going to make this longer.
It's normal for, your family members to just be like, well, and I can understand where people come from. They're like, oh, well, I've known you since you were a baby. I should be coming. And, people saying, oh, these people should be there and those people should be there. But if you go on that, you're inviting, 250, 300 people. Sometimes if you have those big, Arab WOG families.
I know.
Or just any kind of big family, really.
But also you got to think about your partner. Like, what if it's a wedding where because you've got that heritage, right? And you've got 150 people, but they may have 50 people.
Yeah. Exactly.
Like, how does that work?
Well, that was another thing for me as well. Naomi's family, she's got a tiny family. So I remember my mum.
How big are they?
Like you put them in your pocket?
4 foot?
Yeah, but she's only like, when we just did like an initial list, like the day after we got engaged, just to sort of figure out what the plan was going to be. I mean, I think I ended up having like 150 people on my side, and she had like 40 or something like that. So I didn't want to just make it a wedding of just all my side and then a few of hers. So yeah, so we just decided to go with something small. I mean, we're going to Wales in Christmas, so she'll be able to see all her family and friends, and we might do a small little celebration there, and then we'll have the small Sydney one here for all the family and friends that won't be able to make the Bali one, and then the Bali one. So who knows, maybe it'll be the same as just having one big wedding.
You like Bali, don't you?
I love Bali.
I know you do.
I love Bali. It's crazy. You been yet?
Nah. I did my first overseas trip though since I saw you last.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Where'd you go?
Went to Vegas.
No way.
Yeah.
Actually, I think you were telling me, yeah.
Yeah, probably with the boys.
How was it?
It was great. I'm never going back.
Too much money or?
Oh, everything. Everything's just nuts. It's a bad place.
Yeah.
It's a bad place.
I've heard stories that I can't repeat.
No. Well, it wasn't that crazy. But like you can't look left without dropping a whole bunch of money. You can't look right without dropping a whole bunch of money.
Yeah. Well,
just look down. That was the whole point.
Well, I know, but then you miss out on Vegas if you look down.
Right, it's everything. Yeah, no, one of my mates went, and I think he said in 4 or 5 days they ended up spending like 20 grand.
Easy.
Insane.
Yeah.
I mean, look, if you got that kind of money, fucking oath.
Yeah,
if I had 20 grand and I'm just like, fuck it, I want to go for a holiday, I'd go to Vegas for sure.
But yeah, I don't think that probably wouldn't have even gotten them a week if they went hard.
Yeah, exactly right.
Yeah.
See, but me, I would rather take that 20 grand and live in Bali for like 2 years.
Yeah, there you go.
Maybe not 2 years, but
5 years.
An extended period of time. But I don't know. Look, I guess it's whatever you want kind of thing.
Yeah.
It comes down to personal thing. If you're a guy who wants to go out and party and party like a fucking animal, then Vegas is your spot.
We saw some sick DJs while we were there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, saw David Guetta.
Oh,
do you remember who else I saw? I can't remember.
Chainsmokers?
Chainsmokers? No. Yeah, Chainsmokers. And Tiesto.
Tiesto.
Wow.
Yeah.
The big boys.
That's what's crazy about it. They're just there.
They're just there.
Every week.
Every
they're
week.
just there.
And they have these contracts with the
Residency, like whatever. Just stay, chill, come and DJ for a bit. It's wild, man. That's crazy.
Wouldn't be a bad place to live, I think, if you were like getting paid to live there. And then just staying off the beaten path.
I think like for an interval of the year, not year round.
No, you can't.
Yeah.
You'd die.
Yeah, for sure. In the desert. But I know when I was speaking to Adam, the poker guy, he goes and he's got friends who go there once a year for the World Series of Poker, and he says it's like the best time because everyone's just there for that like month period, and
Oh, the
just
networking
crazy.
would be sick. Like,
Yeah.
imagine how you're carefree, you're playing poker, like you just, you know what I mean? Like, and then after,
I don't know if they're carefree. Some of them are probably pulling their hair out if they're lost, but most of them probably carefree. You'd like to hope so. But who knows what's happening behind the scenes?
yeah, I've got
Because you're gambling with other people's money when you go there, right?
Sometimes, yeah. Well, my mate Adam, he basically what he does is if it's, let's say for instance, the $10,000 buy-in, he'll sell part of his buy-in. So instead of him just paying the 10 grand up front, he might put 2.5 grand. Then he'll get a mate to buy 2.5 grand, and everyone buys like 25%. So that if whatever he wins, he has to split between those people. So it's less investment for him.
It's like having a share in one person's game.
Yeah, exactly right. You have shares in his buy-in. So
It's like going 50 or 50s in the pokies, but one person's playing.
exactly right.
Yeah.
Quadruple your odds.
One of the boys while
Boy
we were
math.
over there won on the pokies.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing that crazy, but it's big when you don't gamble much. And he won like $2 grand
That's big.
on the pokies.
US.
US, right?
Yeah, it's like $4 grand, man.
Right?
That's
you ready?
crazy.
Are you ready for this? Because it was over a certain amount, they had the machine locked. So the host had to come over and he got taxed on the winnings because he's an Australian citizen.
No way.
But if it, and it was
Wait, when
like
he
a
came
random
back into
number.
Australia, or
They
there in the
taxed him
casino?
there. They gave him a slip that he can claim the tax back in his next tax return. Isn't that nuts?
How much was the tax?
I can't remember, but it was up there. It was like the 37%. Like it was like a normal
Really?
tax.
Really?
Yeah, it was insane.
Is it, let's say if he
37%.
was from, say, America or like I don't know, some other foreign country, would he get taxed? Was that against Australian tax laws?
I think it's Australian tax laws. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
The Australian
That's
tax
crazy.
He was
his
spewing.
arm just goes all over the world.
Yeah.
But if he'd won like
kangaroo.
the weird thing was if he'd win at the table with chips, but if you win at the table with chips, they don't say nothing. They just
And
give
he
you your
cashed
money, cash the chips, and off you go.
I've
That's
got an
wild.
American guy to cash it in and then just give him
That's true.
the money minus 10%. I paid the guy 10% of it.
Maybe that's why people do the quarterly things or whatever the buy-ins.
That makes sense.
Who knows?
But speaking of it, mate, poker. Jorge, you've been winning a few
Yeah.
competitions at APL, mate.
I don't know if I've been winning a few. I had one stint. I had a month's period, just over a month's period where I won 5.
That's
and then
a
after
few.
that, yeah.
That's a good amount.
How long did
Yeah.
it take to win your first one?
Oh, like just over 2 years.
Oh, okay, same. So
Yeah.
APL, ladies and gentlemen, the Australian Poker League, they have
Shout out.
different owners in regions.
Yeah.
Are you in the Canada Bay one? Or which one do you normally go
No,
to?
I play the Canterbury, Holston Park, and Campsie South. So I think it's like NCS they call it.
Okay, so there's like different regions all over,
Yeah.
Nick, right? But so different people own that part of the company and they run these tournaments at pubs.
Various pubs,
Yeah.
hotels, and what have you.
It can be free rolls, so it's like a $2 for like 6K in chips,
Yeah,
right?
right.
Or you can play a cashy games where it's like 25 to
It's
whatever.
like dollar for dollar value.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you still get like, you got poker chips at home?
Yeah.
They've kind of got those and they give you a certain start and stack. And
Yeah,
then you
yeah.
play blind scup. It's really like, it's fun.
Yeah.
It's so much fun.
It's the best.
And anyway, it's funny that Jorge's been playing it because we used to play it all the time when we were 18, 19. And we got
I
really
remember.
into it. Yeah.
You should come play.
I know. Yeah. Let me
I'll
know.
tell you next time I'm playing.
Yeah.
I play every Thursday night at Campsie South Bowling Club.
Well, there you go.
Come
Okay.
down.
Catch
You
Jorge.
should come down too.
Man, I'll play.
Play.
Yeah.
Even if you don't know how to, it's mad.
do you,
Naomi plays.
what's the
I can
crowd
play.
like? What's the crowd like?
The
Because
crowd is good, really good. That's why I go back. For me, when I started first playing, I used to go and play at a place called Bexley North Hotel.
still APL?
It was APL. It's not, they don't do it there anymore. But when I first started playing, that was the first place that I would go to consistently because the people there were funny. Even if I played shit, even if I lost, I knew that if I went there, I would at least have a laugh
Yeah.
with the people around me.
Which I think is what APL's about. It should be
Yeah.
about.
Yeah. It's good. No, it's good. But
Few straddles.
I never straddle. Yeah, I'm a
cat.
tight ass.
Then I shouldn't come and play with you.
But I play with people who straddle. Does that count?
No, you
I
have to
sit
do
next
it.
to- I have to do it. I know. I don't know. For me, I'm in like a period where, so the first 2 years I just used to rock up and play, stoned, go and play, be shit, who cares, it's having fun. Then I started to like get a bit better and sort of understand the game a little bit more and like GTO and, all the kind of theory
What's
behind
GTO?
it. GTO is like game theory optimal. So like whatever position you're in or whatever situation you're in, there is like a right and wrong decision. So you need to know like 80% of the time if you're making the right decision and shit like that, and what cards are out, and you know the chances of the equity of your hand actually hitting the board. And
Is that like when you watch World Series, they've got the percentages
correct.
for who wins?
Yeah, exactly
Okay.
right. So exactly right. And once I started looking into that a little bit more, I sort of started to try a little bit better. So then I was, you know, I would go there a lot of the time, and sometimes I would leave angry because I knew I played shit, or if I played good, I'd leave happy, which was much better.
Yeah.
But then that was like the second year, and then the third year I had that. Like just after the second year, I had the 5 wins like a couple, 3-4 months ago, and then straight after that, it was just I felt like I was back to year one, and I was just playing terrible, and I don't know if I was like over studying and overthinking certain hands. It's just a game that just fucks with your head.
Well, maybe because you got high expectations for yourself, whereas before
Maybe
you
that,
didn't.
yeah, maybe that could be a part of it too. But it was just weird because, you know, you're playing for the tournaments that I play are very small stakes. You know, your only max length of time you're playing is maybe like 6 hours.
What's the buy-in?
The buy-ins for my ones are no more than $80 ever. Smallest are like, you know, the free rolls, $2-3, and you can get the add-on for like $10,
Yeah,
$20.
yeah.
And then
Drinks card?
Drinks cards. Get there. Always a San Pellegrino off the roof as soon as I get there for the extra 3K.
Do they stamp all 5 if you get one drink?
No, how it works where I play is they just give you a card, and then you just use the card and get the chips, and then you go
that's
get
sick.
another drink. You get another card, but the guy there he's on top of it.
Yeah,
He's,
okay.
he knows how many drinks you've had.
Yeah,
and how
okay.
because you're only allowed 2 card things for the drinks, and I'm always trying to sneak in extra ones.
Yeah, 100%.
And he always knows something. He's just a freak with that. I don't know, he just knows.
So they have to, like, it's part of like a partnership with the venue. Like
Yeah,
you
yeah,
bring
yeah.
the people in, get them to get a drink, and they get extra chips. It's actually a really good like system.
It's a no-brainer for. That's why I was so surprised when they stopped doing it at the place I was normally playing at Bexley North Hotel, because you know, you're bringing in 40 people who are buying drinks, buying food.
Did they
having a
change
drink.
owners?
No, it was the same owner. I think apparently the guy there just hated poker for some reason. I don't know.
And I think that's actually like, yeah, because I think depends on the crowd, depends on their vibe, what they want their place to be. But
Yeah, exactly.
but they also, you got a lot of people playing the pokies
Oh.
who play poker.
Every game that I ever go to, it's on the break. They're all in there.
Yeah, exactly.
Gamblers.
So how do
They're
you? They're playing it. They're gambling.
pure.
Yeah, but like pure degen,
Yeah.
like 100%. But how for a venue, the
Yeah.
boys and I could never fathom how a venue got rid of it.
Yeah, it's crazy because you bring so many people through the door. But no, we should have a game one day.
We'll go. I'm a fun player though. I'm not.
You're
no
just
idea
loose.
about GTO.
No,
Like,
that's.
if I feel like I'm good, like that's it.
But you know what I mean? That's like sometimes that's part of it because, you know, GTO teaches you, you know, there's a right and wrong decision every time. But even if you make the right decision, you might only get the best outcome 9 out of 10 times.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? So even sometimes when you make the right decision, you lose.
Yeah.
And I think that's what's interesting about it.
So how'd you get into it though? Like 2 years ago, was it your mate Adam?
My mate, he started playing, would have been like 2017, 2018, I think. But he went like full all in. He was, he lost his job at the time. And then while he was looking for another job, he was always playing recreationally before that, maybe for like a year or two. And then when he lost his job, as like an experiment, he said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the casino from 9 till 5, Monday to Friday, and I'm just going to play. And he's going to take down all his stats, and, you know, at the end of each session, he would like write down what he was making per hour. And if he was making more than he was doing at his job, he said he would quit. So when he started, I think he did it for like maybe a month and a half or 2 months, and he wasn't making that much money. So he got a job. And then when he was working his job, he just hated it. And he said, I fucking hate this. I don't want to do this. I don't want to be stuck in a 9 to 5. So he quit, studied hard, like went back on the study again, did the same thing until he was eventually making money.
like studies in like
Studying poker study.
Wow.
Yeah. And then he was getting really good, and his hourly rate was moving up and up and up. And then he started playing some competitions, and he started to win some competitions. And then he loves traveling as well. So the first trip he did, I think he did it 3 months around Asia, and he was just doing like the Asia circuit of poker tournaments. And I always remember this. He went with a string bag. You know those PE string bags? That's all he took. 3
What?
months. Yeah, that's it. String bag.
What?
Yeah, crazy.
The little things that tie up.
No,
Yeah.
no
Wow.
suitcase.
No, that's it. I think he probably would have had like a spare set of clothes in the bag and the clothes he had on and his passport. And he just went around Asia and
What's his background?
he is Lebanese and Greek. Crazy.
How did the parents let him just go with? Yeah.
I think he said his mum was a bit hesitant at the start.
Yeah.
And he just said, "Look, this is just what I want to do. You know,
And what do you
let
do
me,
then?
let me have a shot. Let me give it a shot. If it doesn't work out, I'll come back."
come
You know,
back.
he was always living with his mum, so it's not like he was going to be left out on the street or anything. So
Yeah, and I just say that because of the WOG side of I know my mum and dad will be like, well, "You're not going anywhere." The drawstring, at least
100%.
take a suitcase.
yeah. Nah, he's free spirited, man. He's
Good on him.
he's the best bloke ever.
Yeah, so
Shout
he
out
did the
Adam
Asian.
Carmen.
He did the Asian circuit.
He did the Asia circuit. He ended up winning. He made like a lot of money. You can actually Google his name. You'll see how much money he's made. It's crazy. Then he did Europe after that, and he won some big tournaments. Then he did Vegas, and he won some big tournaments, and then he won some in Australia, and that's all he does now. He just goes around, plays.
Where's he now?
Right now, he's in Thailand, so no poker for him. He just come off the back of a big Europe trip, and he's just. I spoke to him. I don't know, maybe a couple of weeks ago. He's just chilling, not playing poker, just studying and just detoxing. He had a big Europe. He's a big party boy.
Yeah.
So he had a big Europe trip, and he's just laying low, studying, detoxing, you know, working on his health. Because he told me it's just as much, you know, you can study, you can do all that, but if you're, you know, the tournaments that he's playing, like the biggest one is the World Series in Vegas, which is 10 days, sometimes 11. I can't remember what the last one was, 10 or 11, but they're about 10-hour days.
Fuck.
So you think you're in these high pressure situations. Come day 3, you're 30 hours in. You know, you're playing for your tournament life. Someone's gone all in. Are they bluffing? Are they not? Like just these really high pressure situations on, you know, 30 hours of non-stop play. Like it's a mental.
And they
uphill
party
battle.
after that, like the 10. Or they pretty like they
I
take
think
it seriously.
I think he takes it pretty seriously when
I
he's in
would prob-
Vegas. Yeah,
You have to,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, the buy-in's 10 grand US. You're not going to go there and be like, yeah, fuck it, let's get hammered and just rock up the next day. Like,
Like-
I mean, look, if you got that kind of disposable income, he tells me there are people like that. There's people who rock up, and for them, it's more of a like, you know, they've made money in different avenues in life, and so for them, it's just like a bucket list thing. They want to try and win, and so they, you know, they're pretty loose and different. And he goes, there's a mixture of those kind of players, and then there's a mixture of people who are like, yeah, I'm locked in.
Well, how good's like networking there? Like that would be unreal.
Oh yeah, it'd be crazy. There'd be so many characters.
So can anyone go into that tournament, or do you have to be registered?
anyone,
Like
anyone.
anyone can go into
All
it.
you have to do is just pay the buy-in. That's it.
You're
10
kidding.
grand US. But they have other ones. They have, you know, I play with some people at KMC South. A couple, they're the best, Fred and Amanda, and they went to Vegas and they just played like a couple of the smaller tournaments just for the experience.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
It's a great game.
yeah, it's
it's-
amazing.
Did you play the boys?
Yeah, 100%. It's one of those games that you can just sit around all night with your mates if you want. Small buy-in, whatever it is. You,
Yeah,
you can all
that's
put
it.
in $50 each and have a laugh.
Yeah, it's a good fun.
Or you can go and play, you know,
Serious.
in a tournament,
Yeah.
serious, whatever.
Yeah,
We started at, I think it may have been at mine or Maz's, and we had a tournament though. It was called P&F.
you did
Or-
tournament style, like you had blunts.
Well,
that
no,
went up every.
this was shambles until we started,
Figuring out how to
making
play
money and
properly.
stuff, right? So our tournament was poker, NBA, FIFA, right?
like NBA 2K.
2K, P&F.
Wow.
That's why we called it. We had a
It's
group
like,
chat, P&F.
Yeah, it's like a
And
decathlon.
then it and then it changed to PPF because we got tired of NBA. The games are too long. So it's poker, pool, FIFA.
Nice.
So a bit more. So we had this whole system. If you got out early, you'd play pool while you're waiting and do the FIFA.
yeah,
Like it was
smart,
crazy.
yeah.
But the thing was, we used to start playing poker with just like the actual colored chips you get in the Kmart set. But we realized people were just going all in all the time. So it wasn't a real poker game because there's no...
Monetary value.
Yeah,
attached to
exactly.
it.
Or like you didn't have, But then we started saying, all right, boys,
This
let's
is-
actually put in money.
Yeah. Oh,
And
you were paying no money.
No money, dude.
that's-
it was
that's-
just like clout for the title, which the first one was like serious. And then the second time we're like, oh, no,
Everyone
this can't.
just- yeah.
That's when we went to APL. I don't know how we got into APL. We got into it and that's like, no, we need to do this.
Yeah.
And our blinds go up now on a timer.
Yeah,
What a
the whole money thing is like when I remember when I was trying to teach Naomi how to play, she was like, "Oh, we'll just play we'll just play." I said, "No, it doesn't work because you don't it's weird. For instance, if someone bets big on you, you can just call it if it's fake money. But if you've got money invested and someone does a big bet, then you're in your head, you're like, all right, well, am I going to lose another $20 here?
Yeah.
Or am I going to just fold and just lose the $10 that's in there already?
Yeah.
So that's a massive part of it. So when I was teaching it, I actually we were putting in $5 every time.
Yeah. But it makes a difference.
Easy money for me too.
There you go, boys.
Then you went and bought the engagement ring.
Thanks, baby.
What a smooth man.
Yeah.
You should have done that, Nick. You could have balanced the books.
Yeah, I
Maybe
need
let's play
to.
poker. I don't want to play anymore. No, come on.
Put the money down now. But like it's so much better. And all it needs to be is $20 because if you got 8 blokes for poker night and everyone does 20, you can walk away $140 richer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
exactly
100%.
right.
And
Exactly
like
right.
it's $20. Like you'd imagine you're in a group of friends where hopefully all their finances are in order, and $20 for the week
is doable.
Is doable.
Yeah, you'd
but
like
like
to
even
hope
you
so.
have 10 people,
Yeah.
it's $80. You could profit.
Yeah.
That's true.
I gotta admit, I was a bit cheeky one time. We had a mate playing for the first time ever, and so I was the dealer because I got out early. I rigged the deck.
Oh,
No, you didn't.
that's unforgivable.
Everyone, because this
How'd
guy
you
was a
do it?
noob. So
Okay.
every time they'd be playing like the game, right? So obviously, once you've dealt all the cards, it's only like what the flop, river, and turn,
Yeah.
whatever, or the turn and river. So it was only a set amount of cards. And then I just keep the bottom cards as like the best, like always like aces. And then so then when I'd shuffle, I'd be cheeky and just like not move those bottom cards, and then quickly just put them at the top.
Yeah, dealing from the bottom.
It actually took about 5 to 7 hands for the boys to be like, "There's something wrong with the deck." It hadn't.
So you didn't tell anyone?
I didn't tell anyone. I told my mate. I was like, "Oh, I'll rig it for you." And I was next to him. I was like, "All right, bro, just keep bet everything. You'll win." And then when they were in mid hand, because I was deep in thought, I used to like switch the cards up to like. It was a dog act, but it was meant to be a joke.
Yeah.
Lucky the boys. Look, after a day, they saw the funny side of it. But it was.
You're allowed
it
to
was
say
big.
who you rigged,
there
who you did it to?
Oh yeah, it was like Vinny, Josh, Ryan was the mate that I rigged it for. He never plays. Yeah, like all those boys. Like, I'm still friends with him now. But
No one's gone shooting up each other's
Nah,
houses or
nah,
anything
nah,
like
nah.
that.
That was when there wasn't any money involved. So it was just more the title was more prestigious.
Yeah.
You want to win all 3.
Yeah.
And I got to admit, I was the first one to win all 3.
To do the
Yeah,
treble? Wow,
I cooked.
congratulations.
Thank you. The bank account doesn't show it, but my ego does.
Exactly.
But yeah, but what a game though. And
Yeah,
APL is
great game.
fantastic. And it runs like every night.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, every night. You just download the app and have a look. And even if you don't have one close to you for APL, you got MPL, you got Kings Poker.
It's a great midweek thing for people that don't have much on or need like...
Well, that's how it started with me. I was like, it was just I just wanted to do it once a week. It was like max $20 I was spending. The people there were funny. I got to learn how to play the game. I got to watch people who were really good at it play. I got to watch people who were really bad at it play.
Yeah.
I got to see the feuds because, when you go to the same place all the time, there's feuds. Like, there's people that don't like each other. There's people that like each other.
Yeah.
So it's just funny to watch. It's that's like half of it is just rocking up and just having a laugh with the people there.
Yeah, 100%.
So-
And the people that take it serious too, like, look, I get it,
yeah.
but like,
Come on.
we always played free roll. So for us, it was like whatever.
Exactly.
Like, it
But
was $2.
there's always people like that who will just blow up if they don't
blow
hit cards, or
And, like, we
if
always-
they get out, they just storm off.
Yeah. And we always chased. So we had
So they would
nothing.
hate
And then as soon as we showed, like, because we like turned and rivered them, why are you playing that flop? That makes no sense. I'm like, mate, I felt lucky. What do you want me
What's
to
it
do?
to them?
Because
Basically, they're salty.
Yeah.
Right? They're salty that, sometimes you bet so hard. Any normal player would fold because they haven't hit anything on the board. And then
Oh, but you drive them to
You're-
keep betting.
not that you drive them to keep betting, that you call down their bets with your, you might have 10% chance to hit. And on the times that you do hit, like James was saying, you hit runner, turn and river. If you're the person betting that and you see once they turn it over that they've called like a massive bet with nothing, it's in your head, you're just like, you're retarded. I've done everything right.
Yeah.
You're retarded and you've just beat me. So now I'm going to blow up at you. That's the idea.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
right.
And it's funny. And so now where I play, it's the hilarious. I play Mount Lewis sometimes in Greenacre, just Lebo Central, but they're the fucking best.
That would be fun to play with.
They're the best because you got the old ones, the young ones, the Jidus, and then you got a few like Asian older people, the uncles mixed in.
Man, what a concoction of people!
It's the best. It's the best. Like you could sit there and not play a single hand and just fold everything and still have a good time.
Yeah, it's a laugh. It's a massive laugh if you got the right crowd.
Yeah. Well, then that's the flip side. Sometimes you get on a table and no one's talking at all.
Yeah, horrible. That's dead vibes.
Yeah.
All I've been thinking about doing is having a big poker night on that table right there.
Bro, let's do it.
We should.
We should. There's a lot of beer in there that's going off.
Mic us up and let's rock and roll.
I'm in.
Mic'd up.
Surely these can like just take a spatial recording.
Yeah, just have it.
Oh, you mean mic it up for the show?
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be funny.
And just cut it up and just put
That'd be funny.
Well, not anymore.
We got it.
Fuck this thing.
That's all right. Jorge saved
It's top
it.
heavy.
But all right. Well, interesting. So does Naomi play too?
She has started to play a little bit actually. Yeah.
And I love how there's like the odd like wag there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, there
Like,
are a
it's-
few females there, and it's only a $3 game, so I always was telling her like, you should come play. You should come play.
Yeah. It's a date night.
Exactly right. So no, it's good. She loves. She enjoys it. She was shit scared her first time because you have to deal yourself,
Yeah, that's
and she's not very good with the dealing. So
Yeah.
she was sort of just shitting her pants doing it. And then you're dealing when you're playing, everyone's staring at you. Like even for me, the first time I went and played, I was like shitting my pants because I went by myself, and
yeah.
it's daunting when you're playing and you've got 8 people like staring at you as you're shuffling the deck and then dealing, and then you're trying to make a decision, and you got as much time as you want, but in your head you're like, oh, I don't want to slow down the rate of play. And
That's right.
Can you do the
I can do the one where you like
the part?
I can't do the part. I can't do that bit. Yeah,
They're the cool
I
bit.
can only do the folding into each other bit.
No one cares about that part anyway.
Yeah,
It looks so cool though when it's pulled off.
does.
I've been trying to learn it for ages. I don't know. My hands just don't do it.
No, I'm the same.
I like the chip tricks. I try to learn those. all the
Yeah,
time.
they're cool. Do you have those people that always just like do it? while
Play
they're
it.
waiting?
Yeah. Everyone does it.
Madman.
I love that sound. But
It's a good fidgety
Suited.
sound. And yeah, the sensory
I've got them
overload.
at my work now, and I just play with them at work.
What are you talking about?
Everything.
Yeah, Matt. I was actually but congratulations on winning the tournaments, but
Yeah,
how
thank you.
good is that feeling?
Oh, it's a good feeling. Look, I think about 3 of them was like a deal we made at the end. There was like 3 of us left. I was the chip
Chop?
leader, so we did a chop.
Yeah,
So those ones were good, but the ones where I won outright were definitely the best.
yeah. My mate Vinny would always get on final table. Anyone want a chop?
And just request the chop.
The
straight
chop.
away.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, you paid $2, and the chop could be like $20 for 9. So you've made profit.
Yeah.
And
But
it's
the-
the people that you rock up with like 3 chips or something. You're like, oh, let's chop. Let's
Yeah,
chop.
yeah.
No one with the big stacks will ever chop.
No way, because I was at the final table. You got a different amount, and it's always the people with the lowest amount of chips. They go, "Oh, I think a chop's pretty good here."
Yeah,
But the
right.
funniest thing is when they win,
Yeah.
and then Vinny won ones from low stack.
he said you
He's
should have
like,
taken it.
"Should have taken my chop." APL, how good's that?
Yeah, good fun.
It's
Good
so
fun.
good.
Calm down. You did the run with Jack, and now I think it's time to do the
Jeez,
poker.
it's just challenges.
Challenges
The
galore.
poker might be a lot more fun.
I'll play poker. I'm not running again. I'm not running anymore.
How
Fuck
was that?
Oh, painful. Fuck me.
Yeah, I haven't
crazy,
seen you since. How was the next day?
Oh, it's very bad.
Swollen?
No, not swollen, just very, very
Chafed?
sore. My wife was like, "You're a fucking idiot. You shouldn't be doing this," And I'm like,
How
"Just
many
leave me
Ks did
alone."
you
Like,
guys
you
do?
should be encouraging me. So, like, for 2 days, I had to like put on a brave face, like, I'm not in pain. Meanwhile, I couldn't do anything. I couldn't twist because my knees would pop. I'd reach up to the cupboard, my knees would pop. I'd be like, "What the fuck's going on?" But whatever.
Now you're better.
Yeah, now I'm sweet.
Hey, he did it.
It was going to take
you
3
did it.
days.
Well done. Yeah.
Yeah.
How many Ks did you do for that run?
5 we did, yeah, 5.
Cracker. Well done.
Yeah.
Well done. I
The
couldn't do
sad
it.
thing was that I ran with people that I used to run with back in the day.
Oh, really?
They're still
You're an
running.
ex-runner.
What was that?
You're an ex-runner.
Yeah, I used to run heaps, yeah. And then, but they're all still running and I'm fat.
Hey,
you're back on the
You're
horse.
busy podcasting, man.
Yeah,
Busy
exactly.
life. Yeah.
No, I get
But yeah, no. But shout out Ride Running and
Ride
Jack.
Running.
So he's doing a
It
great
was a
job.
fantastic run, mate. I'll see you again in a few months.
He messaged me. I'm like, "How you go?" He's like, "I'm keen to do it again." I said, What?
I was a little bit because
Yeah.
you get the what do you
you
call
get
it?
the high.
endorphins,
You get the
the
You
high.
get the
Like,
endorphins. You feel so
yeah,
good,
yeah.
but then the pain was like, oh, this is
A couple
bit
more
much.
runs, you'll have an ice bath set up down here. You'll be
Hey, it'll be a running
go.
podcast.
Nah.
running your mouth.
He was talking to me while we were running. I'm like,
Shut up.
I was trying to get content, and then I realized I was like, oh, maybe hold.
I can't
Maybe just
breathe.
focus on the
No,
running.
I was talking to Marco, who was a guest on the show, and then Nick was like in it for the first like 30 seconds. He was talking, and then after I didn't hear him, and I was like, all right, we need to change this up.
Marco took off after that, by the
Yeah.
way.
Oh, I just left us in the dust.
Well, look, to be fair, Nick's like, go. And I was like, nah, I'm going to stay here. Like, what's the point? What am I going to do over there?
He hung by my side.
Wow,
That's it.
That's respect.
What we got
That's
up to, no one will
friendship.
ever know.
No one will ever know.
We don't talk about it. That in Vegas.
We didn't get an Uber, I swear.
Yeah. But yeah, poker sounds mad.
Yeah,
Keen.
man, let's go do it.
So just tell us the schedule, and then we can.
Thursday nights, Campsie South.
That's the
Bowling
one
Club,
you definitely-
7 p.m.
Yeah, you always go
Actually,
there.
you know what? Probably closer for you will be Mount Lewis, Monday nights.
Campsie's not far from here. It's only like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They got a good bistro.
The food there is actually insanely
Yeah.
good. Greek chef just took over, I think. Someone was telling me he took over. But all I get is the starter grilled octopus.
Cracker.
Sensation.
What's his name?
No one does. I don't know what his name is. The Greek chef.
Just
the
chef.
Greek-
Give him a nice Greek name.
The Greek chef, Con.
I was waiting for a
Yorigaki. Yeah, but our food's like, okay, you know a place is good when you rock up on a Thursday night, and like when you see this place, when you come, it's not even on like a main area of the roads or anything. Like if you don't know about it, you would never drive past it for any reason. But Thursday nights, well, I don't know, it could be every night, but when I rock up on Thursday nights, the food area, packed.
That's when you know.
Hey, some RSLs and pubs have just got cracker food,
They do.
and
And some have terrible food.
some do. But when you find the sweet
When
spot,
you find, yeah, exactly.
you
When
talk
find
about
the
it for
gems,
days.
Honestly, it's good. Well, let's do a dinner and then we'll play.
that's it. What time's the?
Game kicks off at 7, but you can rock up anytime between 7 and like
Is it?
9, I think, or 8:30.
Yeah, normally it's like an hour and like
Yeah.
first like
Once they have the break, you got to play. I think maybe 9:10, 7 till 9:10. You got
Yeah.
you can come and play.
yeah, nice.
And what time is the finish?
Depends. Normally around 11. If
Okay.
people will just you'll get down to like the final 4 or 5 players and they'll be like, all right. But the thing is, the stakes are so small with that if you take a chop, you're going to get 200, but the first place gets like 400. So you're better off, or like 290, I think. So you're better off just playing all the way to the end.
Yeah.
If you think you can win it.
Yeah.
Because otherwise you take a chop and there's really no point. You get like your money back basically.
And then it kills like although I love saying chop, I'll always say it, but like then it kills the competition because it's like what's the point of playing?
Yeah, exactly, 100%.
Or you get like those cards for like the
tickets.
the events.
Yeah.
Right. So
Let's have the poker night in here first. That way I get touched up because I haven't played poker for years. Because we always just play Briscoe.
that's true. Do you play Briscoe?
Briscoe, I used to play when I was like 13 years old.
The
Haven't
best.
touched it since.
The best.
It's a good game.
It's just
very good
fast.
game.
It's just
Mm.
fast.
Yeah,
That's
boom.
what makes it good.
Very good. Well, hey, we didn't even do the first 4 of you.
First 4, I know.
We changed the questions up,
Yeah?
but I want to hear your answers, and I'm
Okay.
sure Nick does too. What's your pet peeve, or a new one if you've said one before?
I've said
I can't remember.
We've
if
had
it's
this
that.
right in.
there's a lot of pet peeves I have that they never. You should tell me. You should tell me this before I come, and I'll have them all ready to go.
Mine's
there.
when people like lick their fingers when they're eating food. I can't
You would
stand
hate
it.
me.
My one's
I'm
people
such a
not
loud
tucking in
eater.
chairs.
Oh, you're old school.
Yeah.
You're old school. This is like a cafe related one. When people ask or order an espresso, you have those people.
Espresso.
An
X.
espresso. It doesn't exist, mate.
Do you correct?
You're not getting it any
No,
faster
I've
than anyone else.
never corrected anyone, nor would I ever correct anyone, because then as soon as you correct someone, you're the dick. You know.
But you'll talk about it in the podcast.
But I'll talk about it on the podcast because that's the first thing that's come to my head. Is an espresso. So if you're someone out there who has a short black, either call it a short black or an espresso, not an espresso.
Espresso.
Yeah, I don't know.
Jeez.
That's just a pet peeve for me. But you know what? People
Yeah,
don't
but it's
know.
you. It's you. It's what you don't like.
It's true. It's
Don't worry
my
about the
pet
other
peeve.
people.
Fuck you. Espresso.
Espresso. All right. What is, if you had to be the, how do I word this? If you were the founder of an invention, right? What would you have wanted to be known to have invented?
What would I like? Past, present, like something I could make in.
Like I said, YouTube. To
Okay,
Nick.
yeah, that's a good one. For me, would have to be something like the spoon or the fork, something that's just so ingrained
Everywhere.
everywhere.
That's
The
a good
toilet
one.
seat.
Yeah,
The Japanese toilet seat.
it's a good toilet seat.
Beautiful.
Clean you.
I've had it here in
The
Australia.
bidet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Japanese
My lord.
style, like everything.
Warm water, warm air.
Warm air.
Yeah.
The seat warmer.
The massager.
Wow. Was
Did
that
you have
the
the
was
massager?
Which
that
one
the
did you
added
get?
extra?
Yeah,
No,
right.
but honestly, the best.
Did you get off it?
No, mate, this was on my honeymoon. My wife was like, "Why in the toilet so much?" I'm like, "I can't get off. The water's too good."
There's already cracks in the marriage. In the honeymoon. Who's the other girl?
Why are your nuts so clean?
Honestly, it's the best feeling.
Yeah, it's good.
The best.
That's mad. All right.
That's a good one.
Best lesson you've learned?
Oh, the best lesson I've learned of all time. I think the best lesson I've learned is just to not care too much about things. Just, some things don't go your way. Some things don't happen the way you want them to. And, that's life. And you just have to, accept it for what it is and just keep moving. And, some things are out of your control. So for things that you can't control, just, don't give a fuck about it.
It's a good one.
Beautiful. You apply that? Oh yeah, you're pretty chilled.
I'm pretty chilled, yeah. Yeah.
I
Beautiful.
think it's a good mentality to
It's
have.
a 93
Kick
thing.
back. Exactly.
Oh, that's all right.
Worry
bromance is bad.
Worry free since '93, baby.
Yeah.
All right, RDO show.
RDO show.
What's happening?
The hell? Hiatus.
Hiatus?
Massive hiatus.
Sabbatical.
Full respect to you guys for doing it every day, every week, for so long.
Oh, we've been pretty.
We've slacked
But
off
it's
a little
more
bit.
me.
Well, you've had like little breaks here and there, but I mean, how long have you been doing it for now?
Since last year, start.
Start of
last
last
year,
year.
yeah.
Wow. So coming almost into 2 years. I did 2 episodes, and I've already.
How crazy is it? But hey, it's not like
You don't feel like there's just you. I had an idea in my head about how to things were gonna take and how to do things, but then when you're actually doing it, everything is just like 4 times longer than what you expected.
yeah.
The editing, I think, was the biggest part, and I think for me having 3 different cameras and doing that was probably. I think my ideas. I had too many ideas, and it was just I should have just kept it simple.
It's hard to. Because you want it to be
You want to do
great,
so many
big,
things.
yeah.
I know, exactly right. And then it was just once I got to the editing part and putting it all together, and then, I thought, all right, it was going to take me 4 hours. The first episode I did, man, I started on Sunday morning at 9 a.m., 10 a.m., and I didn't finish till 8 a.m. that night. And the most annoying part was the things that I wanted to do in my head was so easy. All I wanted to do was just chop this part of the video and put it at this part. And it would just take me forever, and then I would fuck something up, and then I'd watch it back, or I'd think I'd be finished, and then I'd go and watch back the hour, and then 15 minutes in, the sync would be out, and so I'd have to start all over
dude,
again,
that's-
right.
bro. So I think, look, I'm not. We haven't thrown in the towel yet, but once it comes back, I think it's going to be a lot simpler.
So
A lot simpler.
all it needs to be.
Yeah.
Simple is
one
simple is
camera,
beautiful.
Still want to do, Naomi on the street and doing that stuff. But I think, just a lot simpler.
Once you get to the point though of all the audio and production sides chilled, it's just the time.
Yeah.
That's what I'm struggling with that though. Nick's it's weird. I had more time last year.
Now I've got the time.
Now he's got the time, but I'm
Yeah.
struggling with it because of it's hard.
It's even just remembering to post something.
Yeah.
I've missed it and I'm doing nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But you just fuck, you gotta post.
Exactly. You got to be with all this kind of social media stuff. It's just about consistency, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but it's
yeah.
and then finding the time to film, and then but then
exactly. That was another thing too.
But because the in start the weeks are so big, but that's the best time to do it.
Yeah.
But then it's you're trading off your mental space for it, which is all side hustles need to be right? You
got to sacrifice.
You got to
a little bit.
sacrifice,
Yeah.
but it's just tolerant. Like, and I think,
Yeah,
I think I felt it more this year. Maybe when we got back from Vegas more than,
Yeah.
and obviously like the change of studio, which is always bound to happen. Like you
You're
can
not
never
gonna be
be
in the same place forever.
ever.
Yeah.
Like that's why when I look at Logan Paul's,
They're mobile.
but like the
Yeah,
thing is,
smart.
the process to get to that point is wild.
Oh, yeah.
They got to think about acoustics. They got to think about, do they have to rent the space out?
Yeah.
You know, well,
I think there's like, even when I went to Bali,
yeah.
there was a like a rental podcast studio there in Bali. Like,
Yeah,
like
right.
you know,
But then you're out of pocket.
yeah, 100%. But I mean, if you're at that level where you're
Yeah, you can
mobile-
just do it. Yeah,
Yeah, then you're never
100%.
out of pocket. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's just
Drink nutrient water.
Right, we could help them.
You lost
They
your
could be
chance.
there.
Man, I haven't seen nutrient water on some shelves. Let me tell you.
I wonder why.
I wonder
stock
why.
prices are dropping, and
But yeah,
you
no.
gave them a lending hand, and they didn't want to take it.
They didn't want to take it.
But yeah, look, you know, like I said, it's tough. You know, and getting the guests as well.
Yeah,
And like our biggest thing was lucky we had two people because then we had at least a bit of, or we feel like we've got a bit of energy and synergy that can sort of,
yeah, exactly.
if one's low, the other can be high.
yeah, exactly.
But when you're doing it, well, Naomi's always there, right?
Yeah, in the
So it's
background.
It's not pits. It's not just Jorge across the
Yeah,
view.
exactly. No, it's not. But yeah, no, I don't know. I think we spoke about it the other day. We said, yeah, we'll bring it back in the summer. I think
Mad.
get some guests going and just just keep it simple and just have minimal editing. And I think the way I wanted to edit it and have transitions from the start and just.
And you realize like
I'm
it's
not
just,
Wes Anderson, bro.
but you need
It's
to make
tough.
you need to make your suit your lifestyles too. He's
Yeah.
got the family.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly. Yeah,
Whereas I've got other stuff, mainly work is probably the big thing, and like
especially Mondays for you would be a big day, I would
huge
assume.
days. But like you know, you got to find that balance.
Yeah, exactly. And I think, again, we sort of had this idea that we want to do the episode and then we want to integrate in the episode a part where Naomi goes on the street. So that was like, we had to film the episode. We had to film the part of Naomi going on the street. So that's already like 2 days gone.
That's
we gotta
right.
have the day of the editing. So that's 3 days. So
And if you want to get out weekly, that's already
Yeah,
3 out
man,
of 7 days.
yeah.
And doing that consistently, other parts of your life suffer.
Yeah, exactly. But I'm not going to make an excuse. So I was lazy. But we'll get back on it. And I think we just have to go into the lab and just figure out ways to just streamline some of the processes.
100%.
We should
Right.
go back on the road.
Yeah, the road ones are actually fun and they're easy.
I can't do a kebab.
Nah, no way.
No, we'll do something different.
Something
We'll
different.
do Euros. What do you want to do? Acai bowls?
I still have like nightmares about that night because we got the Slurpee on the way home. I just remember like driving. I remember driving home with the Slurpee, still sweating from like, the amount of meat that we'd eaten that night. I'm still, what have I just done?
You know what? I don't know. Emmanuel shouldn't be invited because he didn't even do the challenge.
He didn't. he
he
couldn't.
was-
Well, yeah, but like we shouldn't have been doing a challenge. We should have been getting a kebab, halving them all.
Yeah,
That
we
is
bring
true.
him-
Do that.
go on, we should have done a trip and just bring him back. I think the going out part was the cool part.
It was
Speaking to
fun.
people
It was
there
fun.
Yeah.
and doing all that. That was
Although,
fun.
shout out Brothers Kebabs, they got shot up.
they got shot up.
Yeah, the place. I think it was the
The one
second place we went to.
Belmore. No, that was the last place we went
No,
to.
that
That was
was
M Brothers.
That was M Brothers. Brothers
Oh.
Kebab was the one in Auburn.
Oh,
They got shot up.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, it was on the
Kebab
news not
was-
that long ago.
God damn, what's with all the shootings lately? Croydon Park,
Yeah, that was
Bro,
crazy.
In Concord.
the Concord one, yeah.
There was a Concord one like last
yeah.
week.
Really?
Yeah, it's nuts.
Gang wars are going off.
Let me see if I can find an article about it.
Yeah.
About Concord.
No, the Brothers Kebabs.
Yeah, far
Yeah,
out.
that's crazy. But yeah, let's
But
do an ice cream one this time. We all have like one mouthful of ice cream from each plate.
One for you, one for you.
I can eat a lot of ice cream.
Oh, I love ice cream. Oh yeah, but like you know the thing with that though, we set the bar so high at West Ride, and I remember when I had a bite of the one Nick got you.
It was elite.
The one he made you was elite.
Honestly.
Yeah,
But
what
I
do
don't
you
know. Was that
guys
just because it
expect?
was the first one and we were so full afterwards?
Oh,
Because I
no,
slammed
that-
that whole thing at the first
I think
place.
we all ate. Then they had the Dormades come out
That's
on the
right.
house.
Yeah, that's right.
Shout out Sofra West Ride.
Sofra West Ride.
Yeah,
That
but
wa-
like
that
af-
was very good.
But after that, that was shambles. Going to bed was horrible.
Yeah.
You went back to see Naomi, but
Did I? Yeah, I think I did. I went all the way, but I was close because it was in Ride.
right.
She was living in Eastwood.
Yeah, that's
Back
right.
there.
That's
But
right.
still, that's game to go back to the
I
missus.
know, garlic bread and all. But she stuck around.
She stuck around.
She stuck
Hey,
around.
they're the ones you marry.
Exactly right.
Yeah.
Exactly right.
But yeah, no, I'm keen for that. On the road's fun. It's easy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's not hard anymore. But again, like you can see, like simple.
Yeah.
Just iPhones, wireless mics.
Let's
Yeah,
see
and
what
off
comes
you
out.
go.
Let me know.
That's
Okay.
what
Yeah.
we got to see. But what should we do? I like the food ones.
Yeah.
The first one was shambles. The
Which one?
Macca's, the first one.
Oh, that we did. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
We did
What
What did we do? We went to a
Everyone knows
Auburn
what
kebab
Macca's
we had
house.
kebab house,
Auburn kebab house.
then Macca's.
Then Macca's.
Fuck me.
Did we do something in between?
Yeah, I
you
think
should do a calorie count as well on the night. and
I
just-
don't want to.
Nah. That would be all right.
Very funny.
But yeah,
We're talking about getting simpler.
wait, slimmer or simpler?
Okay? Simpler. What could we do though? Like, what?
The ice cream.
Ice
Ice
cream?
cream's innocent. It's cheeky but innocent. It's just like, oh,
We could do like if we did one during the day, we could do fruit shops.
I like that. I like
Imagine we just rocked up and every place we got an apple, an orange, and like a mango, and we judged them on that.
that. I like that.
I'm spitballing.
I like that.
Not all
this
ideas
is the
are great.
production meeting here. This is why Flaeva and the audio show are just booming this year. These are the
Show-stopping
ideas.
ideas.
Look at this. We got fruit shop. We got ice cream. We could. I don't know. Do you like acai bowls?
Oh, I
I
just
hate acai.
I don't fucking get it. I don't get it.
Acai, matcha, any of those like
I haven't got into the matcha trend.
anything that tastes
Everyone
like dirt.
loves matcha.
Like
Could do coffees.
There will, we'll be buzzing. That's all right.
we would be buzzing.
But here's the thing about acai. Admittedly, I had a plain one. So like no acai,
no
just bought it
acai.
for my daughter. Just acai, no bullshit toppings on it. Because I want to give my daughter crap. And I bought it because I promised I was going to bring ice cream. Like, oh, instead of getting ice cream, I'll get an acai from here. And it tasted like nothing.
Yeah, it's just like a berry, right?
It didn't even taste like a berry.
It was just nothing.
I was like, what am I eating? It's just ice. Bit of good, unbeatable texture. Texture was unbelievable. But I'm eating it. I'm like, what's the fuss about this?
yeah.
Keep in mind, she smashed it.
Yeah,
She smashed it.
people
But-
froth it.
You must need the Biscoff and the Nutella and
The granola's nice in it, and like
I
some
think
fresh
they've
fruit.
I think they've sort of marketed it as this like healthy.
But it's not.
It's not at all.
it's not.
No, it's not.
It's not.
But everyone should know this, and we've known it for a long
Surely.
time. It's not
It's like
healthy.
it's like the Ribena scandal. Remember the Ribena scandal?
What?
They're
I
like
don't
it's
know
like
Ribena.
black currant drink, and then some students in New Zealand or wherever,
Tested it.
and they're like, no, it's actually got lots of sugar that they're not.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
It
there
a
was
big
the
thing.
And they were marketing
When you
it as
never
it
see
being
Ribena
healthy.
anymore. I never see Ribena. Do you guys remember the Ribena pouches?
Yeah, they're the
Do they
best.
have jelly versions of that, or am I just
don't
fake
know.
memories?
Maybe
I remember there being a jelly version, but I can't remember.
New sponsor, I miss Ribena.
I miss Ribena too.
Is it still kicking, Ribena? Is it still operating, or
Should we check?
Let's see if we can buy some Ribena right now. See if we can get it Ubered here.
Yeah, you can go to Woolies, $2.90 for 500
Yeah.
mils.
oh, there you
There
go.
we go.
They're still kicking.
They're kicking.
The
Black
pouch still
currant is the
around?
best
Yeah, it's a top
flavour of anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
drinks. Have you ever had a black currant though?
No.
I don't know. Is it just like a blackberry?
No, it's a black currant.
That's a black currant.
That's made, fuck. Rebecca!
Hell's breaking loose up there.
Yeah.
God.
They need Ribena.
Wait
Yeah,
till
yeah.
your dad gets here.
He ain't coming. Jorge, stay
We'll all just jump on the bike and ride off.
into the sunset. It's like the Simpsons episode.
All right, what's the next question?
We're actually close to wrapping up because it's nearly 7:30, mate.
Oh, yeah.
So, very quickly, let's just quickly, you excited for the World Cup next year?
Yeah, I am excited, but I don't know. Me and sport, I think I've just fallen out. Not fallen out of love. Like, don't get me wrong. I'll watch a game here and there, but I'm just
too
not,
much.
Not that it's too much. It's just fuck. The games are on at 1 a.m. and 2 a.m. and 6 a.m.
You need 20 apps to watch one sport.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
exactly. Like, you know, for me now, I watch the F1. I love the F1.
Who won last night?
George Russell
Well,
in Singapore.
what's the car?
Oh, Mercedes.
Mercedes?
Yeah. But no, that's good. I like that. But yeah, I don't know. With EPL, I just, I watch the highlights,
Yeah, highlights are
but
good.
I don't know. I
Or
just
the 2
can't-
minutes. What are
Yeah,
they? The
yeah.
Optus shorts.
Yeah.
They're
Very good.
not even by Optus now, aren't they?
Yeah, it's Stan.
Yeah,
Stan.
stand now, yeah.
Yeah.
So, look, I made a fantasy team this year. It's going shit. But
Is it?
the World Cup? Yeah, obviously the World Cup's going to be amazing. And my tip for who's going to win, I couldn't fucking tell you.
Yeah, it's
You
too
know,
early.
they're too early.
Everyone's not even qualified yet.
Yeah.
But I just thought
But hopefully Australia can go on and get the W. But,
we're
crazier
calling it
things.
here.
Greece did it in 2004.
That's Euros.
That was
yeah,
Euros,
2004. Oh, sorry, yeah, Euros.
That's all right. It's still a
That's
big
still-
competition.
That's huge.
Leicester did it in what,
16.
16?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's wild. That was wild.
Yeah,
That was like one of the best things ever.
crazy. Yeah.
All right.
Second year after promotion.
Can we talk about the footy?
Yeah.
The NRL.
Because,
Yeah.
we
how
watched
good
it.
was the grand final?
Amazing.
It was a great grand
Incredible.
final.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Why the fuck did Ryan Pappenhausen throw that ball?
Oh, dude.
I thought he was through.
I had one more try scorer to go, and it was Coates on the left side. I think if they got the tackle there and swung it to the left,
They looked spooked in the second half, Melbourne. They had
I
nothing.
think they just. I think for them, look, I don't watch much NRL, so I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But I think
Still
they're just
professional opinions.
they're
is it?
too structured. They don't have, where Broncos could just throw the ball around and just make something happen out of nothing. I don't think Melbourne have that kind of spark when they're down, they're in the dumps, and they need something to just bring them back. One player to create something. Munster's pretty good at that. He
Yeah.
can sort of make some stuff happen. But I think as a team, they don't have that kind of sparkle where, look at Reece Walsh.
That
look at
didn't
all
work
those
out
guys.
for them in the first half, though.
Yeah,
Unfortunately, except for Reece, that beautiful try where he
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah.
slithered through everyone.
Yeah.
That was fantastic. And then
But I can't believe all their finals games they came back.
Yeah, they were down
Yeah,
at half
insane.
time, all of them.
Good on
Literally.
them, man.
Yeah,
What a-
but you're
what a
right.
Testament to that team.
It's like Melbourne Storm had to have a plan to win, whereas
Yeah.
Broncos could
yeah,
just everything out the window. They can adapt.
yeah.
oh, their defense in the last 15 minutes was
Oh,
phenomenal.
Even
Yeah.
their attack, but they ran so hard.
ran.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were just running like monsters.
What's the big front rower's name for him?
Payne Haas.
Oh,
Nice.
Yeah, and Carrigan was
He's an
outstanding. Dane Mariner on the wing was unreal.
Yeah.
He had a
Mariner
big
was good.
defensive unit as well. They were really good.
When I saw Reynolds
Crazy.
go off, I was like,
Honestly, it was almost movie-esque. Reynolds gone.
And then Ben Hunt,
Ben
that got
Hunt,
crushed
yeah.
too. He was
knocked the fuck out, bro. He
Yeah.
was-
oh, when he tried to run after, I was like,
Oh,
is
I
he
know.
going to collapse? Like,
yeah. He
Yeah.
looked out.
Yeah, he
And
was
I'm
gone. His
happy
arms
that he
were
got
just...
it after the drop ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
last
he had
big
to
final
redeem
had.
himself.
Yeah, so
And
it was good.
he's not got long left. He's like 36.
Yeah, well, I think
Who's
after
that?
this, you
Ben
can sort
Hunt.
of call it.
No, I think he's our age.
Is he?
Nah,
I think so, man.
He's old, dude. Ben Hunt.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's not
You
that
gotta think
old.
10 years ago, he was probably like 24.
I know.
Well, I know his brother's
He's
our age.
35.
I know
Okay,
his
he's-
brother's our age, Mike.
Yeah, right.
Okay, 35. Who's he play for?
The Cincinnati Steelers.
Mike. How do you say his whole
You guys put
name?
that together in your head.
Always with the low-hanging fruit with me.
Well, considering how you play with your chips at work, mate, it's pretty standard. But yeah, great final series by the NRL.
Fantastic.
Hopefully it keeps up.
Yeah, that was
They've
amazing.
been cracker.
Good to watch.
What about Teddy Swim's performance?
Didn't see it.
Oh, you
Teddy
should-
Swims,
Yeah.
the guy that performed, what was so good about it?
he did TNT.
Yeah, that was good.
That was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, his other songs were good.
Everyone was telling me he cancelled, and then he was
He had his
singing.
throat. He had a throat thing.
Oh.
Maybe it was Mike. Mike.
Mike, that's a bet with Mike or something. Oh, that's funny.
So
Yeah, he was
silly.
alright. I never realized who he is until he sang that song, "Lose Control." I love that song,
That
Did
was-
you
I
see
was a bit
Snoop Dogg
sad.
at the AFL?
bro. What about Snoop Dogg kicking those goals? But
I didn't see it. I just saw
What?
his performance.
What do you mean?
See him fucking snap one from the sideline
Nah.
and just pump like a
Snoop
80
Doggy
meter
Dog.
one.
Really?
Bro, Snoop D-O-double-G is a D-O-double-G.
He is. Did you see the performance?
I watched it on YouTube. Yeah.
It was unbelievable. I think
Yeah.
people didn't appreciate how good that was.
Yeah.
Because they're all like boomers, right? Or
Yeah,
Yeah.
But like for people between like
our age.
20 to 40, that was mad.
Yeah.
Isn't that sad that like young people aren't into the music that we're
Yeah.
into?
Nah, it's the
nothing.
cycle of
I mean,
life.
Kids don't even watch cartoons anymore. It's
They just
all
watch
YouTube.
TikTok and shorts.
YouTube.
Yeah.
You have
Sad
to.
times.
You have to watch cartoons. SpongeBob, best.
Crazy.
I started watching Snoopy again recently.
Oh, what a show.
Snoopy.
That's a good
Snoopy,
show.
Yeah.
Great show. Charlie
Tom and
Brown.
Jerry. Tom
Tom and
Jerry
Jerry
was
is
sick.
crap.
Really
Cracker.
throwing it back now.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to
Roadrunner?
encourage
Yeah.
my kids.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
No, that's good.
Lion
Roadrunner.
King?
Yeah. Lion King's always on.
The
Yeah.
best.
And Seinfeld, great show.
Yeah, Seinfeld.
For your daughter.
For the kids.
You always need Seinfeld on the background, always.
Yeah.
Always for a laugh.
Do you like Curb Your Enthusiasm?
Who?
Who? Curb Your Enthusiasm?
It's the same creator.
Yeah.
Larry David made
Larry
it, right?
David made it.
Apparently
The guy
everyone
that
says
made
it's
Seinfeld,
good.
it's his show about his life, which is like Seinfeld-esque.
I think so. Is that the one where the lady tries to cut in front of the line at the
Probably.
buffet?
Yeah,
100%. Yeah, fantastic.
Crazy
Yeah,
to show that
I
one.
didn't know what it was called.
Curb.
Curb. Like it.
Alrighty. So, Jorge, to wrap up here, let's do a flavor 4. It's your cup of tea, mate.
Yeah.
I reckon either the most famous bald people in the world.
Oh, easy.
Jorge, number 1.
Number 1, Jorge.
Thierry
Famous.
Henry.
Jeff Bezos, surely got to be.
Oh yeah.
Well, we were just talking about the show. George Costanza.
George Costanza.
He's got.
How funny is it that I do import-export and there's an episode where he says he does import-export? So
I
every time
remember
I
this.
tell people I do import-export, they're like, oh, like George Costanza. I'm like, yeah. Who else? Jason Statham. Fuck,
Yeah.
there's so many. The Rock.
The Rock.
Yeah, the
Tupac.
Zinedine Zidane.
Zinedine Zidane. Are we talking full bald? Or are we talking like
I think full bald.
Fryer?
Nah, full
Well,
bald.
Zinedine Zidane, he wasn't full bald. He had the fucking.
But now,
he is now.
The Rock. I'd say The Rock's a good one. I forgot
The
about The
Rock.
Rock.
The Rock. I'm
Jason
Jeff
trying to think.
Statham.
Jason Statham.
Jason Statham. I'm trying to think like over history as well.
Walter White.
That wasn't by choice. Jeff Bezos, The Rock,
Vin Diesel?
Vin Diesel,
Vin Diesel.
the big Vin D. Yeah, man. I don't know. That's all I can think.
That's a
of
good
at the
4.
we said
moment. More than
heaps.
4. Rattled them off.
We
And
knew.
there's probably some we've missed.
Yeah, probably.
There's a lot of bald people, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, they look good.
Yeah.
Some look good.
Yeah.
Some look good.
Some look like Jeff Bezos.
And some people just hang on to it. You ever seen those people? They got like 9 strands of hair and they've just got it coming up the top.
Just get rid of it.
The worst is the people that grow it and tie it up as a
Oh,
ponytail.
yeah, that's
Oh,
it.
yeah.
They're
that's it.
bad. You can't. You
Nah.
can't.
Surely.
That's, yeah.
You can't.
Alrighty,
We're done.
Ladies
mate.
and gentlemen, thanks very much.
Thank you for coming back on.
Pleasure, always a pleasure. And I'll see you guys at the next poker tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm keen.
Lock it
I'm
in.
keen. I'm going to do it. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll catch you next week.
Peace.